Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal back with a new thoughts, analysis, and rant. So, as you may know in the title, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, analysis, and rant on the new PlayStation 5 controller. Yes, only the controller. They have not revealed what the PlayStation 5 console looks like. I'm waiting for that. They call it DualSense instead of the PS5 controller. But I'm just gonna call it PS5. They used to call it DualShock. Heck, people just call it PS5 controller. No one really cares. I mean PS4 controller. No one really cares. But the actual name of the previous controller, which is the PS4, is the DualShock 4. Now they're changing it to DualSense, which, I mean, does it really matter? And anyways, they also trademark it. So basically, they haven't put out the specs yet, but they did say that you are going to get better feedbacks, also specific feedbacks to each place in the controller, such as the R2 and L2, which is gonna give you better sense of vibration and better feel for the game, such as a racing game. Not only that, they changed the share button to create button. The placement of the dual stick is the same. It's on the bottom. The D-pad is still there on the top left, and so you have the triangle, square, X, and the circle is on the same place as on the right. The placement of the create, share, and the start buttons up top now instead of in the middle. Not only that, the lights are going to be in the front, and best of all, there's going to be a microphone in the controller. And I mean, that's going to be a casual microphone. It's not going to be a high quality built-in microphone. I mean, if you want to talk a lot, then yeah, you need a headset. And so that is basically for the specs for now. And not only that, I forgot to mention it has a rechargeable battery, just like the PS4. And so my thoughts on this is basically, it looks like a Xbox controller. That's all it is. I would have preferred the boomerang, but I'm gonna get to that later. So my thoughts is, it looks like the Xbox controller, and they said that they said on the PlayStation blog is to create a new feeling of immersion to players. They said, after thoughtful consideration, we decided to keep much of what gamers love about DualShock 4 intact while also adding new functionality and refining the design. I don't know what refining the design they're talking about, but whatever. Anyways, we had a great opportunity with PS5 to innovate by offering game creators the ability to explore how they can heighten the feeling of immersion through our new controller. This is why we adopted the feedback, so and so. So in any case, my thoughts of this is, it looks like the Xbox controller. Now the analysis is on this is, first of all, as you know, current PlayStation controllers are around $60. PlayStation 4 controllers. And this, I mean, it might be $80, it might be $100. You know they're gonna raise up the price. And then come holiday, it might be $50, could be as low as $40, just like the PS4 controllers. And so this is what people are gonna buy. And when it comes to colors, there's gonna be colors, different types of colors, just like the PS4. But third-party controller makers are not going to get the love that they need, because for the most part, there is not a substitute, or there are not a lot of substitute for the original controllers. There used to be a better controller, third-party controller than the first-party controller or the original manufacturer's controller. When it comes to the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, even the original PlayStation, Mad Catz used to be the third-party controller company to buy, but not anymore. So there's gonna be a lot of people buying this second controller because you're only gonna get one controller in the when you buy the console. And so obviously there's gonna be a lot more sales to this because it's the original. But the market is also going to say that this is a copy of the Microsoft Xbox controller, and people like me are gonna agree to it because this looks like it is just a different face to it. So let's get on to my rant here. Well, as you know, my rant is it looks like the shape of an Xbox controller. I mean, it kind of has the color of the Xbox controller. I wish they went with the boomerang or actually just improve on the shape. I'm just talking about the shape of the PlayStation 4 controller. I actually prefer the PlayStation 4 controller over the Xbox comfort and ergonomics and design because it looks like a gamepad. That's what it looks like. Not only that, it's actually much more finesse. And also the Xbox controller to me have always been bulky. Now, if you say that you got large hands, Xbox feel comfortable, fine, that's you. But the only bad thing I hated about the PlayStation 4 controller is the dual stick. The placement just doesn't seem right. I've always thought the Nintendo 64 gamepad was the best in terms of comfort. We're just talking about comfort here. The best. And so, to me, not only that, they haven't really improved the buttons. To me, the D-pad I've never changed. To me, it doesn't look like it has any change. I mean, it looks like it's the same. Nothing has changed. And so, I haven't really felt this controller, the PlayStation 5 or DualSense. But when I do, I'll let you know. Also, I was actually thinking if they could be inspired by the Microsoft Elite controller where they have multiple buttons on the middle. But no, they did not do that. They still kept the same button count as the DualShock 4. And I'm just basing it on the pictures, and again, man, it just reminds me of the Xbox controller. And they said that DualSense marks a radical departure from our previous controller offerings and captures yourself strongly we feel, making a generation leap with PS5. I don't get it. How is that a generational leap? It looks the same. It has the same number of button counts. All you did was create placements on the vibration, haptic feedback on probably on the back, on the front. So multiple types of feedbacks in terms of one big huge vibrator, and you just call it share. What's the point of share? I wish you could just go back to start and select. You know, if you want to select to go to share, if you want to go select to go back to the main menu. Really, yeah, that's simple. And so, to conclude, I know I'm gonna say it again. I'm disappointed in the design. To me, it's too conservative. This is supposed to be a gaming station, gaming console. You should expand your creativity. Again, this is why I love the look of the boomerang style from the PlayStation 3 controller. But, as usual, things are becoming too simple nowadays. And let me know what you think down the comments below, okay? Of the PlayStation 5 controller. And so, I will see you in another thoughts, analysis, and rant. This is Mr. Informal. Bye-bye.